Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. Entered the villa with confident swagger and from day one been a fan favorite. But as with any Love Island RNA, the relationships have been anything but straightforward. Nick initially coupled up with girl Nam and things seemed smooth sailing until GI name arrived, as latecomers shaking up the dynamics completely suddenly. Nick was caught between two amazing women, and the island was buzzing. Viewers have been on the edge of their seats, watching Nick juggle his feelings and the pressure of the island sociopolitics. And now, the moment of truth has arrived. Nick must decide who stays and who goes. Before we get to the big dumping moment, take a quick trip down memory lane to see how Nick found himself in this impossible situation. Nick entered the villa with confidence and charm, instantly making an impression on the other islanders and the audience. From the very beginning, he showed a desire for real connection, something deeper than just flirtation, that woman known for her warmth and steady nature. Their relationship was built on honest conversations, shared values, and genuine chemistry for many fans. They were a breath of fresh air amidst the island's typical chaos. The show's format forces islanders into difficult choices. They're living in a pressure cooker of sunshine, romance, jealousy, and competition. Every decision can make or break their time on the island and their chances at love. That you think about it. Being forced to dump someone you care about on Nat Iona is one of the toughest things you can face. It's raw, real, and heartbreaking. And Nick's decision brought all those emotions to the surface in this week's episode. He saw in quiet moments confiding in friends, visibly wrestling with his feelings. The islanders around him noticed the strain. Some tried to offer advice, while others kept their distance, sensing the storm brewing. Nick arrived on the island with a confident smile and open heart. From the very start, he connected with girl Name, building a relationship based on honesty, otter, and meaningful conversations. Their slow burn connection stood out in a villa often dominated by fast sparks and drama. But then came girl Name, the latecomer who turned heads and stirred up emotions. Her fiery personality and bold confidence immediately caught Nick's eye, igniting a fresh, exciting spark that made things complicated. Caught between steady and fiery, comfort and thrill, Nick found himself pulled in two directions. For several episodes, viewers watched the tension build as Nick struggled to figure out where his heart truly lay. Love Island isn't just a dating show, an emotional battlefield. Contestants are thrust into intense situations where relationships are tested under the spotlight. When the show's format forces someone like Nick to girl about far more than just walking away, heartbreak, vulnerability, and public exposure, Nick's decision was layered with complexity. Not only did he have to consider his feelings, but he also had to navigate the social dynamics of the villa and the expectations of the audience watching from home. The days leading up to the ceremony, the villa with anticipation. Nick was seen in quiet moments of reflection, talking with friends and trying to find clarity. Meanwhile, the girls waited nervously, knowing their futures were on the line. Since the season premiere, Nick has been one of the standout islanders. From the moment he stepped into the villa, he's shown himself to be confident, charming, and a little mysterious combination that's earned him a dedicated fan base and the attention of several Island Girls episodes unfolded. Nick formed connections with multiple women, each with their own vibe and energy, creating a love triangle, or even a oath square that's kept viewers on the edge of their seats. The producers, sensing the tension and chemistry, decided to add a twist. Nick must pick which girl he will dump from the island first, effectively eliminating her from the competition. This twist has sent shockwaves through the villa, and fans alike has been a fan favorite since day, known for her bubbly personality and contagious laugh. She quickly became the social butterfly of the villa, easily making friends and forming strong connections, especially with Nick. Their chemistry has been undeniable, filled with laughter and playful moments. However, her popularity might also be a double-edged sword, as some islanders perceive her as a threat to the quiet, sweet soul of the villa. She may not be the loudest or most outgoing, but her sincerity and kindness have made an REA impression on Nick. Their moments together are often calm and intimate, offering a contrast to the drama around them. Fans have been rooting for her as the potential real love interest. But will Nick see her that way when making this tough decision? This choice is far from easy. Nick is under tremendous pressure. Not only must he weigh his personal feelings and chemistry with each girl, But he also has to think about the social game, the alliances in the villa, and his own chances of winning that he's been seen confiding in close friends, debating pros and cons, and grappling with the potential fallout. The villa's social dynamics are complex, and dumping the wrong girl could isolate Nick or ignite drama that threatens his position. That Nick's decision isn't just his alone. The whole villa feels the tension. Some islanders are quietly supportive, others nervous, and a few are downright vocal about their opinions. This decision could fracture existing alliances and spark new conflicts, potentially leading to even more drama in upcoming episodes. That's weeks after Ocean crowned Maya Spina and Brian Arenales as its newest winners. News broke of a shocking breakup no one saw coming. Season fan favorites and third-place finishers Jana Craig and Eni Rodriguez Avenue called it quits, according to. The split surprised many, especially after the couple was seen partying together on Saturday night. But by Sunday morning, Craig had reportedly ended the relationship. Since premiering in Ecock Reel, it hit has dominated the really dating scene alongside its predecessor. The series follows a group of singles Aled Islander living together in a luxurious tropical villa. The goal is to find a connection and win over the viewers watching at home. Couples face twists, recoupling, and eliminations. But in the end, the audience who votes on who wins the show's prize. Love Island has first engagement. Season winners Arco Natelli and Hannah Wright recently made history as the first couple from the franchise to take things from the villa to the altar. Donatelli popped the question on May during a beach getaway in Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, telling that he started planning the proposal month in advance. King down the details by December. His is about us, but most importantly, it about you and everything you have done to change my life over the past 2 years. Donatelli said a heart-melting videf the proposa. You are my pride, my joy, and my everything. Wright said she had no idea it was coming, was shocked, had no idea, and was convinced that we were solely there for a vacation trip. She said was crying the whole time. The setup was beautiful and felt like dream. The pair met when Hannah entered as a bombshell in episode and chose Arco as her partner. Sparks flew fast. By their final date, they were officially a couple, and the rest, as they saw E's history. Been 2 years, and Karsten Bergerson and Taylor Nicole Smith are still going strong. The Love and Season 5 fan favorites, who placed third, will celebrate their second anniversary this August. Andy's Ove is still very much in the. Though they're still navigating a long-distance relationship, the couple makes it work and even keeps fans in the OO via social media. June Burgi posted a photo carousel from their time aboard the cruise Deception. The following week, Ayler shared an amusing Instagram reel joking about not having Burgi around to help her grill. Burgi had a slow start in the Love Island villa, struggling to find lasting connection until Casa Amor brought Taylor into the picture. The two clicked instantly, leaving the show as a couple. After the season wrapped, Burgi told Entertainment Weekly that he learned ton about myself, of what want in relationship, adding that Taylor has everything that want and have everything that she wants. Cordell Beckham and Serena Page are one of 3 couples from Love Island season till together. To charming viewers and taking home the prize, Cordell and Serena have emerged as 2 of the most recognizable faces in today's reality landscape. After their bin, Cordell made the move to Los Angeles to be closer to Sarah, who was already based there. But don't expect a moving-in announcement soon, as Serena told Tober that they won't be living together until there's ring on her finger. Since leaving the villa, the couple has been booked, busy, and incredibly in demand. They reset to appear in the Peacock spin-off of Island, Beyond the Illa, and have landed some major brand campaigns, including LL Valentine's Day collaboration with Rihanna Savage Fenty. They also surprised fans with starring roles in Summer Walker's lyric video for Heartwoman and appeared in a series CeraVe commercials that aired on Peacock throughout June. For how things are going, Serena summed it up in a recent Teen Vogue interview. We in the honeymoon phase and believe that been a year now. She said feels like we're on cloud 9. Him moved to almost immediately and we've been attached at the hip. Season runners-up Leah Kateb and Miguel Harichi are rock solid and seriously so cute. Since leaving the show, Miguel has playfully dubbed Kateb my wife in Tik videos, which he told Us Weekly is an endearing way of calling her his queen and princess. Just like Tear fellow Love and alums, Ia and Miguel have been keeping fans updated on social media with plenty of photos and VOs. In an interview with Says Hollywood, Leah confessed that she's obsessed with Miguel, calling him the sweetest, cutest thing ever. She described them as soulmate, deciding how they seem to always see eye to eye. Miguel also gushed over Ia, saying, "From the moment we wake up to the moment we fa is sep, we just enjoy each other's company," said. "When I'm not with her, ilk him not entirely whole." Unlike other coops who found love in the villa, the same can't be said for season Carmen Okerek and season Connor Nuzum. Though they appeared on separate seasons, the two connected in the aftermath and recently went public with their relationship. Connor hard launched their romance on July with an Instagram post featuring severe photos of the happy couple. Carmen commented with heart and Angie emojis and shared her own post about the pairing. The next day, Connor took to the comment section and shared a teddy bear emoji, officially sealing the DEA. Fans may remember Carmen from season where she entered the villa on day and D briefly, coupled with Victor Anzelshi, then moved on with Kenzo Nudo, and they stayed together through the season and finished in fourth place. Carmen and Kenzo dated for nearly a year before calling it quits in June 2024. Connor's journey, on the other hand, was less eventful. He entered on day of season 6, coupling first with Jana Craig before moving on to Leah Kate. They both made the finals with their current partners, however, leaving Connor to exit on day. Sign up for Entertainment Weekly's free daily newsletter or get breaking news, exclusive first OKs, recaps, reviews, interviews with your favorite stars, and more. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. Stylecaster may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. Warning: Love Island season spoilerahia. They had a late start in F, but are Jana and Kenny's together for Love Island season. They have their work cut out for them after returning to the real world. Jana Craig, year-old from Vegas, Nevada, and Kenneth Ken Rodriguez, year-old from Dallas, Texas, were one of 4 couples in the Love in season 6 finale, along with Cordell and Serena, Kendall and Nicole, and Leah and Miguel. Jana was an original Islander who entered the villa on day 1, while Kenny was a bombshell who arrived day. Kaylor Torrance still together from Low Island beyond the villa. She S&T Ling Essage about where she stands with Aaron. Jana and Any first coupled up at the 7th recoupling at the start of week. They split at the 8th recoupling at the end of the week, after Kenny recoupled with Catherine, a bombshell from Casa Amor, with Chef Jana single. After working things out in the main villa, Jana and Kenny got back together and recoupled at the next recoupling and stayed together until the Ove Land season finale, where they were announced as the 3rd place finalists. In week, Jana and Kenny also became the 2nd Love Island season couple have alone time in the hideaway. That same week, Kenny also told Jana that he was closed off other connections and made their relationship exclusive. Jana and Kenny are reportedly not together. According to reported that Jana who made the decision to, however, the site did say that Jana's been leaning on her close girlfriends all day to help her get through her heartbreak. Jana confirmed she and Kenny were still together in her first Instagram story after the Love Island season 6 finale. Got our phones back. Thank you so much for supporting We Love, and appreciate you all much. Been such a crazy orny. You'll be hearing more from us soon. Jana caption video of her and Kenny hugging. Kenny, for his part, reposted Jana's Instagram story on his account with the caption, "My Queen." Jana and Kenny also confirmed they were still together in an interview on the Chicks in the Office podcast after the Love in season 6 finale. We feel good. We've already started planning some of what we're going to do. Eve in Dallas right now, so the rodeo, she's never gone. So bull riding, horse riding. Get her some cowboy boots, Kenny said of his future plans with Jana. Jana revealed in an Instagram post on August that she and Kenny, who she coupled up with on day, were officially boyfriend and girlfriend after leaving the Love Island season villa. About last night, she captioned an Instagram post of her holding a bouquet of roses with the question, "Quieres ser mi novia" Spanish, which translates to "Will you be my girlfriend" in English. Jana continued in her captidage, K, which translates to, said yes. Kenny revealed in an interview with Interview magazine after the Love Island season 6 finale that he officially met Jana's mom over FaceTime after leaving the villa. Jana confirmed during the Love Island Season 6 reunion that she met Kenny's mom, FaceTime my mom, and my brother. My sister was sleeping. Then my mom got to meet Kenny and then got to meet Kenny's family. I said, "S actually nervous at first because we didn't get to meet the family's video chat in the villa. But his mom wrote a letter. My mom wrote a letter. She was like, can't wait to meet me and we can all go dancing together. We still haven. Met each other's parents in person, just on FaceTime. His family is so welcoming. He has an OT of female cousins. Was so nervous. Like, if they don't like med one. So it felt really good for the two just be all smiles. Kenny had been texting her mom, and she's been texting me here and there. D say things are going well. Still a little nervous to meet them in person, going to be honest. The two will be starring in the Love Island spin-off VE Island Beyond the Villa, where they will be alongside fellow cast members while they grapple their daily lives. By providing your information, you agree to our terms of use and our privacy policy. We use vendors that may ALS process your information to help provide our service. This site is protected by Enterprise and the Google privacy policy and terms service apply. Of Island Lover. But after ching this season throughout the last few weeks, it's clear there's something magic missing from the show that would make things infinitely better. Throughout season VE been watching closely as the Islanders have moved strangely in the villa. That each season's been fun for drama, but the relationships have felt. While you've been enjoying Love Island season throughout, it's been clear and many vocal viewers online that the cast has been moving a bit differently than others have in the past. Coming out VE Island season, which saw genuine friendships and relationships built throughout the season, things were always going to be tough for the new cast. Regardless of difficulty or producer interference, Ova and Eason cast had cast stacked against them but were equipped with everything possible to create a great season of reality in doing so. However, their relationships have faltered, and their understanding of what the show is supposed to be has slipped away entirely. INST, reft with Ave Island petition. Although Love Island season cast is highly entertaining, they're not cutting it when it comes to actually participating in the spirit of Island. Throughout the years, Veen's status competition series has shifted. While always had a prize at the NVE and always meant to be more romantic experience than a competition. With Love Island cast playing into the strategic competition side of the series, of them aren't making the strong connections they came to the show for. Instead, Anders are foregoing the emotional connections that the show has come to be known for. Despite the fact that viewers have been looking for emotional growth, the Islanders are interested in playing a game. Love Island season cast has moved through their time in the villa. They've treated the eliminate their power more game than lead chance to move couples who are genuinely interested in getting to know each other forward. Eliminating Islanders like Charlie Giorgio, Hannah Fields, and Jeremiah Brown despite budding connections makes it clear the Islanders are self-serving. Despite knowing that the honest love land build genuine connections with the other Islanders and hopefully find love, the Islanders of this season have come to treat everything more competitively. Getting rid other Islanders with connections they feel could help them win in the end. The cast has found way to make OVND more strategic. Although Love's Land has come to find its footing this struggling to stay supportive of the Islanders after seeing the double standards they hold over others' behavior. Islanders like Shelly Besant, who's been connected with Green all season, have held people Yehuda Mustafa to different standard creating they've built a difficult system this season. While some Islanders, like Amaya Espinal, have been welcoming and kind to the majority of their castmates, others have struggled to give them the grace they deserve. Part of a real-lit dating series, the V-Island cast should be meeting each other with grace. Instead, the lenders having these double standards has made Ove Island season worse for wear. While VE been enjoying Love Islandison throughout, been clear to me and many vocal viewers online that the cast has been moving a bit differently than others have in the past. Coming out of Love Island season, which saw genuine friendships and relationships built throughout the season, things were always going to be tough for the new cast. Regardless difficulty or producer interference, Ove Island season cast had the cards stacked against them, but were also equipped with everything possible to create a great season of reality TV in doing so. However, their relationships have faltered, and their understanding of what the show is supposed to be has slipped away entirely. Instead, we're left with a Love Island competition. Although Love Island season cast is highly entertaining, they're not cutting it when it comes to actually participating in the spirit of Love Island. Throughout the years, Love Island Tattoos as competition series has shifted. While All We Had prize at the Ovan always meant be more of romantic experience than competition cast playing into the strategic competition side of the series of them aren't making the connections they came to the show for. Instead of foregoing the emotion and connection that the show has come to be known for. Despite the fact that viewers have been looking for emotional growth, the Islanders are interested in playing a game. Despite knowing that the onus of Love Island build genuine connections with the other Islanders and hopefully find love, the Islanders of this season have come to treat everything more competitively. By getting rid of other Islanders with connections they feel could help them win in the end, the cast has found a way to make Love and You more strategic. Although Love Island has come to find its footing this season struggling to stay supportive of Islanders after seeing the double standards they hold over others' behavior, Anders like Shelly Basaint, who's been connected with Green all season, have held people like Huda Mustafa to different standards, creating a divide have built a difficult system this season. While some Islanders Espinal have been welcoming and kind a majority of their castmates, others have struggled to give them the grace they all deserve. Part of our reality dating series, the Love Island cast should be meeting each other with grace. Instead, the Islanders having these double standards has made Love Island season worse for wear. Brown, despite budding connections, makes it clear the Islanders are self-serving. Despite knowing that the onus Love Land build genuine connections with the other Islanders and hopefully find love, the Islanders of this season have come to treat everything more competitively. Getting rid other Islanders with connections they feel could help them win in the end, the cast has found way to make OVND more strategic. Although Love's Land has come to find its footing this struggling to stay supportive of the Islanders after seeing the double standards they hold over others' behavior. Islanders like Shelly Basaint, who's been connected with Green all season, have held people Huda Mustafa to different standard, creating Divid Devi built a difficult system this season. While some Islanders, like Amaya Espinal, have been welcoming and kind to the majority of their castmates, others have struggled to give them the grace they deserve. Part of a real lit dating series, the V Island cast should be meeting each other with grace.